Welcome back, everybody, to more Let's Play Nerds. Nerds spelled with a 3. Spelled with 3 because this is a trilogy. Welcome to my playthrough of Mass Effect, but it's random. I got a set of dice in front of me, and that's what I'm deciding what to do. So we're about to find the Thorian, and I already rolled. This place is there. We go. When it's this dark, it's impossible to navigate. I already rolled when in the choice in this game to either save or fight the citizens. When I rolled for dialogue, he's like, "Yeah, sure." So basically, I used the gas grenades to save whoever I could, and when I ran out of gas grenades, then I killed the rest. So that's unfortunate.
What the hell is that?
Now I'm gonna roll and find out what our solution will be to this guy. That's large.
We are going to need bigger guns.
He said that thing. I'm a movie guy, so I'm down anytime someone quotes a movie, whether I've seen it or not. I have seen Jaws. They could have gotten so close to the Matrix with that one, though. So this is a plant, because that looks very fleshy. Look, it's even got veins.
Invaders.
So,
Your every
is
step
this
is a transgression.
an Asari
1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to
who,
dig or
like,
decompose.
got absorbed
I
and his
speak
mind
for
got
the
her
old
mind got
growth as I
altered?
did for Saren. You
Or
are within and before the
did the
Thorian.
plant absorb
It
her and
commands
then
that you be in
create
awe.
this version of her? Because it seems a little like it feels more like it's duplicate. If there's copies, right? I feel like there's copies.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made.
This is
Then
very
cold ones
reminiscent
began
of the
killing
quest we
flesh that
just
would tend
did
the next
with the
cycle.
Rachni.
Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Just all the ancient creatures are mind
Give me
controlling
what I
Asari
need.
to speak for
I'll
them.
strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long.
What a line. See, yeah, that's why I was like, oh, there's a bit of a... There's, like, duplicates or copies going on here. Oh, I need barrier.
Patching you up.
Oh, boy. Yep, nope. Oh, there's more. That was weird. Okay, I don't even know which way I'm supposed to go at this point. And that is why I'm a adept. It's basically just to put them on pause. Like, that's fantastic. Makes my job so much easier. So they updated the game. Did they not change the AI pathing? What just hit me? Ow. There we go. That was my original intent. Nice. And then back to this guy.
Commander, some sort of growth in here. Check it out.
Oh, that's what killed me. All right. And I assume that acid breath ignores shields. Seems like the type of thing that would ignore
Your
shields.
blood will feed the ground.
Now I have a better idea of what to
Lost
avoid.
shields.
Perfect. Thank you, Garrus. Actually, let's take a look.
Growth in here. Check it out.
Ashley, you're supposed to have that, not a pistol. Doesn't that just make it so much easier this way? It's great. Oh, there's something behind me, isn't there? Let's do this. All right, and then I think we just gotta break this. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
That got its attention. Let's see more.
Oh, hey there. Oh, that's concerning. See, they're just cloning her. I don't like this. What all do we have when it comes to... Am I the only... I'm the only bionic here, aren't I? Or biotic. Sorry, my bad. I guess I just don't know the fandom very well. Ah! Let me try to improve my street cred for a second. Oh! We have like the Asari back in the fight, not just the zombies. I'm trying to improve my street cred here. Scientist Solarian. Rex. This is my favorite store on the Citadel. There we go. Proof I know the franchise. Big stupid jellyfish. Blasto the jellyfish. Is it just called Blasto the jellyfish, or like it's just called Blasto? All right. Am I sure I'm playing this on the highest difficulty?
Area secured.
I really feel like I've had harder times playing this section in the past. Oh yeah, I forgot to sort that off camera. My bad. Oh wait, is this the... There's the Asari, there she is. Get Garrus back up. How is it we just got you back up and you're still poisoned? Oh boy. Anyway, for that, you had skill to reload. There we go. Okay, guys, you want to get back up? Thank you. Why are you still poisoned? You died. You should be not poisoned now. Does that not undo poison? All right.
You're good to go.
There we go.
I smell trouble.
Come on, come on. Hey, level up. Nice. How's that one not affected by the singularity? What is up with their pathing? I mean, keep doing it, because that makes my job a lot easier.
Shields disabled.
Okay, more... Yeah, okay, it is a clone. It is a clone. There we go, perfect. Is that it? Is that everything? I am out of health things. Right, yeah? Yep, perfect. Man, isn't that fun? Isn't that just fun setting up to fly like that?
Clear.
That's just fun. All right. Perfect. What's this over here? Medical station. Heavy. Oh, I was really hoping medical station would mean. Oh, we do got Metagel. Nice. Also. All right. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we just did from the medical station. Man, why is their pathing so bad? And then when the Asari shows up again, I'm gonna use warp. There we go. That's how you stop the vomit breath.
Area secured.
Now, Commander. Has to drop soon.
Oh yeah. Right. Yep. Yeah, that's a path. It's kind of hard to identify it as a path, but it is a path. I can't tell where the horde is coming from.
Time for payback.
Now,
Shields disabled.
Oh, well, all right. Yeah, pay attention to my own health.
Your blood will feed the ground with a new growth.
Are we all the way back here? We're all the way back here. Of course we are. All right. All right. Whew. Guys, I finally dropped a save. I made a couple attempts through this area, and it kept bringing me back to the same spot. And every time I looked into the menu, hold up. Let me try that again. Every time I looked into the menu, it would the save option was blocked out. Light armor Phoenix, heavy armor Phoenix. Okay, let's see. Also, apparently, I can now have. Wait. The armor improvements. Yeah, I can now carry 2 armor improvements. So that's a nice little addition I had no idea I had. So yeah, no, we've done. Yep, perfect. Yeah, boy, I was so annoyed that it because the save wasn't an option at a certain point. That I had to be like, especially since like their acid breath is like a 1-hit kill consistently. So it's really just gotta be vigilant on that to stay alive. So now that I got a spot where I can save, that's great. It's putting me in a good mood. These guys keep going in a circle. It's annoying minus the fact that please keep doing it because that way you're not killing me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, good. See, that's the thing. I gotta hope that my thing is done cooling down. Nice. Otherwise, I can't stop them from the vomit attack. Without push. Also, Ashley has a pulse rifle. Which is a little weird. Give her alien technology considering how much of a distrust she has for it. But that's just how it is. Yeah.
Got it on the ropes now, Commander. Has to drop soon.
Okay, yep. Save is still grayed out. Okay. Oh, my bad. My bad, Garrus. Is that another clone? That's another sorry clone. Indeed. Oh, of course. Gears is down again. All right. Oh, how did that guy not get taken down in the, oh wait, no. Oh boy. I'm all alone. I'm just alone. do it? Did we do it? Whew. We did it.
You're good to go.
And I can hit a save. That's great. That's great. That's just the best. Oh boy. This thing has more health than the usual. That's concerning. Darn it! Darn it. So glad I saved. Nice. We did it. Boy, that was rough. Okay, yeah, so like it was okay, so that's her,
I'm
right?
free.
She's part of the thing.
I suppose I should.
And
thank
then
you
it just
for releasing
duplicates
me.
her while she's in that pod. Nice. So with those other pods, like, does he have multiple options, but just she was the favorite? That's weird. All right, rolling time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How did you end up inside that thing?
My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
It's okay. So she's supposed to be. Well, I guess she was kind of sympathetic in her looking at it from a mother's perspective. But to say that she joined the dark side just to, like, tamper it a certain way, I don't know.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his
You've
goals.
witnessed
The
two different
strength
types of mind
his
control
influence is
there,
troubling.
Shepard.
She tried to manipulate Saren, But in the end, her plan backfired.
All right. One or two. Two.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Did it work? Is he on board with the Thorian?
That's what you get for trusting Saren.
Saren is
Never
quick
found.
to betray his followers and his allies. Once he had what he needed, he ordered his
Followers
guests to
and
destroy
allies?
the Thorian.
Whoa.
Saren knows
Variety.
you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
Oh, yeah, she provides part of the cipher. I forgot about that. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
Where is the cipher? How do I get it?
So this thing's like
The
ancient.
cipher is the
like,
very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature
Can you
without eyes.
imagine living that long? Because
To
cycles are
understand,
long.
You must have access
right?
to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
Makes sense.
I need the cipher.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander.
Does this operate the
Embrace
same as
eternity.
Sorry Sex? Like it's literally just melding minds. It's the Craggle! I like you said it's going to make the pieces make sense. Really, it just adds this image to it, is all it did. Oh, she looks a little upset.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
Are you alright, Shepard? What'd she do?
It's hard to explain. I just got an image of Reaper.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
You look a little queasy. We should get you back to the ship.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
if you have
that's fair.
suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
I can't spend any more time here. Not while Saren's still out looking for the conduit.
Then I wish good fortune upon you. Saren must be stopped before he finds the conduit. As for me, I will stay here with the colonists. I feel great shame for my part in their suffering. As long as any of the colonists remain on this world, I will do whatever I can to aid and protect them.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogenes' threats. We're
Yeah.
back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
Yeah, minus the fact that like a handful of you guys didn't survive.
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
What do you need?
Yeah.
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I talked to this
Sounds
guy
easy enough. What's the catch?
3 separate times.
No catch, really.
Deadly for him?
It's not. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny.
I'll look around. If I
I
can...
Because
Time to
the
get
deal
just
is
keep in
every
mind.
time I did that and talked to him, I then would die, and then the previous save was before I had talked to him. So it ended up not working out at all.
It's nice to finally get the support we deserve.
You saved most of the infected. It'll take time to recover from the physical.
Yeah, we
effects,
tried.
but they'll be
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can
Nice.
get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
So to what extent was it controlling them before? Like, how much of what they were doing is just like, you must maintain your colony and keep the water supply up? Because, like, obviously they were picking up the water supply and, like, doing other maintenance stuff just fine. So what was it trying to do? Was it just trying to keep itself a secret? Would it, like, have them gather stuff for it or something? I mean, makes sense it's secret, keeping it secret and keeping it protected is what the Thorian wants the colonists to do. So that one guy that's like enduring the pain just to exercise his free will. What was it that the Thorian didn't want him to do? Because it seemed like everyone else was living on their own just fine. Minus the, not being able to admit what the... Maybe it's that he was the only one. Like, everyone else is like, we're all doing great here. And he's like, no, we're not. Ah, headache!
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Presley, did you throw a party without me?
Are you okay, Commander? You look a little pale.
It's that damn cipher. That Asari messed you up good. And for what? We still don't know where to find the stupid conduit. What a waste.
She said it could take a while. I needed the cipher. It's going to lead us to the conduit. I'm just not sure how yet.
We still have another lead, Commander. That Asari scientist in the Artemis Tau cluster, the Matriarch's daughter. She's an expert on the Protheans. Maybe she knows something.
Don't worry. We'll deal with her soon enough. Crew dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes or no? Oh, yep, it's the first work day of the month. Actually, we kind of have to talk to the council, don't we? Yeah, let's talk to the council.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Not gonna roll for that.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Well, we did what we had with the... Was capturing it an option?
Exogeny tried to study it. Look how that turned out.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
It was literally the assignment that you sent me on. You sent me on the assignment, and then you complained that I did it because it was a human colony. I mean, I guess I wasn't sent to save the colony. I was sent to find out more about Saren, but...
Goodbye,
yeah,
Chancellor.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. We lost that connection.
Ah, Joker. That was the perfect timing to turn off the call, too, right? Because that's right when, he said something rude and insulting, and I'm just like, done. You ever done that? You ever hung up? I used to answer calls for an office, and I did one time. I had a customer that was so rude to me, I legit just hung up because I was like, this is not going anywhere. And he's like, hurry up, old man. And then I go, huh? And then I just hung up. And then I found out it was actually a friend of mine pulling a prank, trying to mess with me. So you knew what to say. Anyways.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
You know, variety's the spice of life.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Mutant zombies are gonna be a thing.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an business. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharaohs. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Nice.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Yeah, well, it happens.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Oh yeah, L2.
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day.
Yeah, that's not a fair trade-off, though. Like to say, like, oh, I'm more powerful because I have massive headaches. Like, you had the option to go the safer route, probably go the safer route. What kind of headaches is Jack dealing with? Then again, Jack is like a whole bunch of like stress test and endurance, and probably pain tolerance was done for her.
You distrust him that much?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Well,
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military.
Yeah, but they also
Turian
wouldn't have
Commander
known.
Vernus.
I mean, they could have been more cautious than they weren't. So he's got a point there.
If it would turn out a decent biotic, kind of spiral from there, Commander.
Oh, right. Gotta roll. I can't just decide what I want to say.
Sounds like a classic drill instructor to me. The ones at the Makapa boot camp were brutal.
Vernus didn't just push us.
Maybe don't put a drill instructor on that kind of job then.
Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
That's fair. That's an interesting viewpoint. Ooh. Definitely gonna try for those later. Oh yeah, I need more Metagel. Okay, anyone else up this door? Or is Caden the only one on this level and everyone else is down the basement? Oh yeah, and Garrus isn't here calibrating anything yet. Garrus! We need your calibrations. Oh, he's probably gonna tell me to ask me if I can wait a minute.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
All three of those options are the same. Yes, like, elaborate, please.
Such as?
And he even gives a completely different thing to say.
I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Ow.
What happened?
I dropped my die and it hit my
I
foot.
was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old.
This is going to lead into in the next game when we actually get to witness Krogan politics firsthand.
He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
Yeah. Well, that's the Krogan way,
What did you
unfortunately.
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while...
One generation's a long time, though.
Some of the tribes started coming around.
Oh, wait. I'm not gonna...
I take it the warlord
I'm
didn't
not gonna roll to
appreciate that.
say goodbye.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Wait, there's a place where Krogans forbid violence?
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well...
Oh.
There are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Man, what a story. Let's do Garrus next.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Oh. Wait, everyone here's just gone into becoming a Spectre.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits.
Isn't there like one of the lame human characters in the third game?
He despises.
Is it a Spectre status that he's granted, or is it just the N7 training?
He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Yep. None taken. I say as I head back to the monitor so I can actually see my dialogue option. Okay.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
See, I find that curious, the idea of that's the point of the Spectre, right, is you're not regulated. But we still put him on trial.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
All right, Ash.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, this bit.
We saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
That sounds really awkward if there was a bit of a romance between Caden and Ashley. First off, Caden is like a little more accepting of other people. But, oh wait, that's 4 options, not 3. Nice, I was hoping for that.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone.
Yeah, I don't think they can save Ashley's character from being racist when they just kind of give her an interest in poetry.
Climates,
Doesn't balance out. Was it? That's 5 options. What? That's D10 time.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back.
I mean, that's a fair
Still
tradition,
watching,
though.
though.
Like, people like put flowers or something. Might as well go and read their favorite poem. It's also good for you to be reminded of it, have that experience.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Oh boy, now I get a roll to determine Shepard's entire faith. Oh.
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people
I am
who are
curious
really
about
weird
the
about
actual,
my
like,
faith. Because
percentage
I work in space, I
of
can't believe in a higher
religious
power.
soldiers,
Jeez.
just due to the fact of being in such a high
Hello, have you
stake
people looked out the
situation.
window?
You
How
need
can
to
you
have
look
some
at
sort
this
of trust
galaxy
in
and not believe
something
in
better
something?
than yourself.
I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
All right, so I'm going to leave the episode here now that we've done that rather major chapter. Tune in next week to we're going to do some side bits, some exploration to see if any of that is left to be done, and finally get Liara. Boy, that took some time. Yeah. Anyways, until then, do not forget to have an amazing day, eat something delicious, and hang out with someone you admire.